Boom. Let's get it.
Federal agents in Chicago, a federal source
Hey!
Fox News that was issued by the Latin King street gang, part in Operation Midway Blitz. It comes after a shooting targeted agents there on Saturday. Border Patrol Chief Commander Greg Bavino will respond to the threat in just moments.
How have they not allowed lethal force yet with these agents? They're still federal officers regardless. Why is it that we're even accepting this as an okay? They're actively shooting at federal agents.
Moments here with us. But first to our senior correspondent, Mike Tobin in Chicago. Quieter there today, Mike?
In Chicago's Little Village neighborhood. What we have from federal sources is that a black Jeep had drove up on the federal agents as they were going about their jobs, fired some shots, and drove away. That suspect is now in custody, the result of a joint operation with the FBI, ATF, and Chicago police. They have picked up someone described now as an illegal alien who does indeed have a felony in his past for firearm violations. A firearm was found on this person. It has not yet been matched to the shooting on Saturday. All of that is in addition to the alert that went out to Border Patrol agents warning them that the leadership of the Latin Kings street gang had put out a shoot-on-sight order to them. The director of ICE blamed...
Damn, even the gang members don't want these guys up in there. They doing something right.
Illinois Democrats and the rhetoric calling them Nazis, fascists, and barbarians.
So wait a minute. So now we're going to talk about this. So you have a gang member or a gang trying to call people Nazis and fascists when you literally, like, you gang rape women to do a form of initiation. You send out kids to kill people so that way they don't get a harsher sentence in jail. You actively go out of your way to prostitute and hurt people in your own communities. And these guys are the Nazis? What? Man, this is the world we live in, isn't it?
It's really disgusting in the fact that they keep
Federal agents are the bad guys. Not the gang members that are actively putting out drugs all over the streets. No. The federal agents, the police are the bad guys. What the fuck?
turn the tables on ICE with this crazy rhetoric that makes us out for being the bad guys.
Who gives a shit what a gang member thinks? If you care what a gang member thinks, you probably shouldn't even have the ability to vote. You're stupid. You're a fucking idiot. How's this even a question? How's this even a conversation? What world do we live in where you actively go out of your way to listen to the person that would just as easily stab you if you had money? Like, what?
In addition to that, ICE
Hello?
were rammed at least 4 times over the weekend, and they were pelted with things like paint cans and bricks from the scenes. A Chicago police officer was injured out on the scene trying to control the traffic at one of those violent scenes. The injuries to that officer...
And when are they going to put in lethal force? We need lethal force for these ICE agents. We need to put in their ability to shoot on sight when it comes to this.
Are said to not be life-threatening. John?
All right. Well, that's good news. Mike Tobin for us, setting the stage in Chicago. Thank you, Mike. Sandra?
Okay, so let's bring in Border Patrol Chief Commander Greg Bavino. Greg, thank you very much for being here. This is the first time we're having you on to react to this. And now we have learned that there is a suspect in custody, and according to Tobin's reporting...
One guy?
You just heard...
Come on.
They have been able to confirm he is also an illegal alien in this country.
That's right, Sandra and John, thanks for having me. It's good to see you. This is indeed an illegal alien that had a prior felony conviction for firearms. I just got off the phone with the FBI. They're doing a fantastic job alongside ATF and Chicago Police Department to wrap this case up pretty quickly. Within 48 hours, they already have a suspect, and they're pursuing additional leads now.
Just one suspect involved, additional leads.
Hey, I'll help you out with that. Tell that fucker you're going to give him 30 years, and for every one person he turns in that gets convicted of a crime that involved impeding in this, you'll knock off a year. That's how you'll get answers out of him.
There are more?
It's possible they're looking into that, but very possible there are others.
Got it. Can you tell us a little bit more about what you just referenced, about what we know about his history and his rap sheet?
Sandra, when we talk illegal aliens in possession of a firearm, this individual should have never been walking the streets of Chicago.
Amen.
This is what you get with a J.B. Pritzker or a Mayor Johnson and that crazy rhetoric. This individual should not have been in this country. So the fact that
let alone having an illegal firearm, because you have to be an American citizen to show proof of residency in order to get a firearm. They have to do an extensive background check, which means they probably bought it on some form of like backyard thing of like, oh, you know, you can buy this off of me and you don't have to worry about it being registered or whatever, right? So he got that gun illegally in some way, shape, or form, and he's walking around with it illegally, by the way, illegally concealed, and then shooting at ICE agents. Like, come on.
Reviolated again and still has
I'm not even calling them ICE agents, at the police. They're the police.
Firearm
They're federal agents.
Is, I tell you what, that's very concerning to us in law enforcement.
Oh, shit.
Especially in light of the fact that the Latin Kings have put an additional hit out on federal law enforcement. Very concerning.
Yeah, it is incredibly concerning for all these agents and their families involved. This is Tricia McLaughlin. She was on Fox News earlier today, reacting and asking that very question about where's leadership. Listen.
Where is Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson?
He's too busy trying to advocate for pushback on against ICE agents and advocating for this. That's where he's at. He's actively going out of his way to make sure that the ICE agents have as much pushback as possible.
Is J.B. Pritzker, the governor of that state, when there are foreign terrorist organizations who are going after our law enforcement, who are shooting at them potentially, who are putting bounties on their head? These are men and women who are simply waking up in the morning every single day to enforce the rule of law that's on the books in Congress. And it really is a shame that the Democrat Party has decided that violence against law...
Okay, so I don't think it's the Democrat Party. I think it's the mayor of Chicago. Okay, let's not try to wrap everybody into this. I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of that. If it's one person causing problems for everybody else, don't say it's the entire party. I don't like that. There are some idiots that haven't, like, accepted the fact that the popular vote, majority vote, won. That's just all there is to it. Now, I get your frustration with that, but trying to say that it's the entire party when you've got one goddamn mayor that doesn't know how to conform, that's different.
Law enforcement is okay.
Yeah, I mean, you've got people shooting agents in streets and calls for others to do so as well, Greg, and you do wonder, where is leadership? Where's the governor? Where's the mayor of Chicago? Nope, this is what you're hearing. This is the city alderman. This is a Democrat alderman in the city, 22nd Ward, Michael Rodriguez, who's...
I love how they think they're protesting. There's probably like a handful of people here. One of these people have a camera, so they're part of the media. It's just kind of funny to me that these people think they're going to change something, and there's like maybe like 15 people here, and that's being generous.
Saying it's the agents who are causing all
and
the
it's crazy that I wouldn't doubt that like 3 months ago this crowd would have been double its size, but because of all the violence, rock throwing, people going to jail for it, of course you're gonna lose people because people are dying and no one wants to be involved with this anymore.
Listen here.
We were protesting peacefully when for no reason...
Chasing down the police in the middle of the street, holding their vehicles and throwing things at them is not peaceful.
The Gestapo let go of a flash band, basically a flash grenade.
Wow, I'll let you react to all of that.
Sandra, is peaceful
They let go. Oh, here we go.
protesting, firing shots almost point blank at Border Patrol agents? Is peaceful protesting throwing bricks, rocks through the windows of law enforcement vehicles or ramming our vehicles? This went on for hours Saturday. I was there myself and saw it.
Thank you. Come on, guys.
But the Pritzkers, the Johnsons, you know, they call us Nazis, jackbooted thugs, and now you're hearing that term liar come into the rhetoric as well by others.
And it's funny, because we have some massive breaking news from that. But yeah, no, this is the people that seem to just don't understand that it's a democracy and that Trump won the democracy currently. And that in 3 years, someone else will be up. Hopefully the Democrats have their shit together by then.